Welcome to you all in your English class. Dear student, in my previous video, I explained packing chapter of Beehive thoroughly. And today, again I will summarize the chapter and you will get the discussion of NCERT question in this video. Once, the narrator and his two friends decided to go on a trip. The narrator felt that he knew packing better than his friends, so he told them to leave the job entirely at him. George and Harris accepted the offer and relaxed while the narrator was busy in packing the bag. But the narrator was not happy to see both of his friends passing their time leisurely. What he actually intended was that, being the best of them, he would boss the job and his friends would do some unimportant things under his direction. The narrator started packing. It took him a longer time than he had expected. He packed the bag but left the boots outside. So he had to reopen the bag and put the boots in. No sooner had he packed the bag than he forgot whether he had packed his toothbrush. He again opened the bag and made a frantic search for the toothbrush, which he finally found inside a boot. When he had finished, George asked if the soap was in. The narrator got irritated and refused to reopen the bag. However, he had to open the bag once again when he found that he had packed his spectacles. Now it was the turn of George and Harris to do the rest of the packing. They began in light-hearted spirit to show the narrator that it was not a very difficult task, but they too proved themselves immature as they made a lot of mistakes while packing. They started with breaking a cup, then Harris packed the strawberry jam on the top of a tomato and squashed it. And then there was George, who trod on the butter. In this way, they messed up things and took a long time in packing. The narrator's dog, Montmorency, lingered the task of packing by creating nuisance. He came and sat on things just when they were wanted to be packed. He put his leg into the jam and pretended that the lemons were red and got into the hamper to attack them. The packing was finished at midnight. All the three friends went to sleep as they had got tired. Also, they had to wake up early. Yes, student, this is the summary of packing chapter. Let us discuss NCERT questions. Question 1. How many characters are there in the narrative? Name them. There are 4 characters in the story. They are the narrator, Jerome, his friends George and Harris, and a dog named Montmorency. Next question. Why did the narrator, Jerome, volunteer to do the packing? Jerome was proud of his packing skills and so he offered to do the packing. Actually, he did not intend to do the packing work, but he wanted to supervise his friends and direct them to pack the right way. Let's come to the next question. How did George and Harris react to this? Did Jerome like their reaction? Answer. George and Harris readily agreed to Jerome's plan. They sat on the sofa and the chair respectively and supervised Jerome do the packing. Question number 4. What was Jerome's real intention when he offered to pack? Jerome did not intend to do the packing work, but he wanted to supervise his friends and direct them to pack the right way. Let's come to the next question. What did Harry say after the bag was shut and strapped? Why do you think he wanted till then to ask? Answer. After the bag was shut and strapped, Harris pointed out that Jerome had forgotten to pack his boots. I think that he wanted till then because he thought that Jerome would pack the boots in the end. Next question. What horrible idea occurred to Jerome a little later? Answer. The horrible idea that struck Jerome was that whether he had packed his toothbrush or not. Let's come to the question number 7. Where did Jerome finally find the toothbrush? Answer. He found the toothbrush inside a boot. Next question. Why did Jerome have to reopen the packed bag? Answer. Jerome had to reopen the bag because he had packed his spectacles in it. Question 9. Why did George and Harris offer to pack and why? Answer. George and Harris offered to pack the food baskets. They did so because they wanted to show that they were better packers than Jerome. Next question. While packing the hamper, George and Harris do a number of foolish and funny things. Tick the statement that are true. Here are 1 to 10 statements and you have to mark tick. Number 1, they started with breaking a cup. They also broke a plate. Next, they squashed a tomato. Next, they trod on the butter. They stepped on a banana. They put things behind them and couldn't find them. They stepped on things. They packed the pitcher at the bottom and put heavy things on top. Next, they upset almost everything. And last one, they were very good at packing. And in these 10 statements, you have to find right statement. Okay, mark the tick. First one, they started with breaking a cup. Second correct one is, they squashed a tomato. They trod on the butter. They put things behind them and could not find them. They stepped on things. And last correct sentence is, they upset almost everything. Last question. What does Jerome say was Montmorency's ambition in life? What do you think of Montmorency and why? Answer. Montmorency's aim in life was to create hurdles in the way of others and get scolded for it. I think that Montmorency was a loving pet who liked playing with his masters. That's all. I hope all of you have understood it. Thank you.